Hello, today I'm going to teach you how to spin a cigarette paper on your finger like a pinwheel. Cigarette papers work great, although I would like to find a substitute at some point. It's really awkward to buy cigarette papers. They're hard to find sometimes, although you can get them in most smoke shops, any place that sells tobacco, and you can also buy them online. So first what we're going to do is we're going to take a cigarette paper out of the pack. Now if you'll notice, some brands have a gummed edge. We don't really care about this edge, but I am going to put it down because sometimes it will stick the paper to itself. First step is we're going to take and fold one edge in, and I'm using the gummed line as a measurement because it's about the right width. So I just fold it in, and our first fold looks like this. Now our second fold, we're just going to do the same thing but on the next edge and keep the width about the same. It's very delicate work. And we're going to continue. The third fold will be exactly the same, and we're just going to go around the cigarette paper until we folded all the edges at the same width. Once we have all the folds, all four folds, the next step is we are going to take and look at each corner. Each corner is now a little square box, and what we can do is we can fold along the diagonal. We just pinch it in as close to the diagonal as we can get. And then we're going to go to the next corner and do the same thing, just folding along the diagonal. Now if I pinch both corners, what we get, we see the whole cigarette paper flex a little bit. And this is the pinwheel that we're creating. It's sort of this shape that we can spin on our fingertip. Notice that the edges of the cigarette paper are folded forward. I've got the tip of my middle finger in back and my thumb in front. It's going to be like I'm pushing a cup into the wind, so the cup will be catching the wind as I push it forward. It won't work if the cigarette paper is flipped around. So to get it started, I've got it pinched between my middle finger on the back and my thumb in front. I'm going to move it forward, and once I get enough momentum, I'll remove my thumb. It's a little tricky to get it started, but once you get it in motion, it will begin to spin. What I'm doing here is a figure 8, and all the figure 8 really does is keeps the cigarette paper moving forward. It keeps pushing that cup shape into the wind. It might be a little easier if you just spin your body in a circle. It makes you a little dizzy, but it's much easier than this figure 8 that I'm doing right now. This trick is actually really boring for cats, so if you're hoping to impress your pets with this skill, you might find that they're just not at all interested. I learned this at a juggling festival when I was a kid, and somebody I didn't really even know showed me how to do it, and I just thought it was really simple and really quite amazing.